Hey AJ, in Australia on the clay courts at Melbourne Park, we also got to look at your backhand. Here we see you compared with Roger Federer, and again in the red and black. And that's a wonderful one-handed backhand that the both of you have. So we see here your unit turn, your shoulder turn right here. And I know you've only been playing it for a short while. Contact, a good long finish. But you've only been playing it for a short while, but you've done a tremendous job. We're going to look at some of the key positions, again, the fundamentals of the backhand. And here we're going to see some of the things you do really well and some of the things you can improve. First of all, we're going to look at the unit turn just like the forehand. And Roger Federer has a higher backswing than you do. I know you were simplified to take it a little lower. And that can be a good thing, but in the long run, you also want to be able to take it higher when you get more comfortable with that. The second key position here is what I call the slot. The racket butt faces the ball, and here's where you're going to accelerate. You already let go with the left hand. Here we see the contact point and a good long finish. So you look a lot like Roger Federer right there. Good rotation there. And I'm going to point out some things that you can work on. We're going to work on 3 different things here, and they're fairly simple. First is the higher racket on the turn. And I know you've been coached to take it a little lower, and that's simpler for now. But as you get stronger in the core, and that racket gets more comfortable up there, think of what a baseball player might do, or a golfer, where to take the backswing. That's going to allow you to get a little more pace on the ball, a little more shoulder rotation. So that can be very important. So again, think of how a baseball player might set up. A second thing to work on is a comfortable lower contact point, maybe just a little above your waist. We're going to play right here, and when you do that unit turn again, make that racket come up high, but do it gradually. So you don't have to be as high as Federer right away. Get used to it. But here we see our contact point, and you're a little extended out in front. It's a higher contact point relative to your body than Federer. Practice making contact a little low, a little closer, because when you're that far away from the body, you lose leverage. It looks good, but you actually lose a little leverage. You can't get the body behind the ball. So try to take it a little lower and drive upwards to keep the spin on the ball. The last thing is fairly simple, and you'd always hear coaches talk about that. We'll take a look at your left arm. It remains at your side. You can get a little more explosive racket head speed by spreading the arms. And we'll look at Roger Federer. It doesn't have to be a tremendous, but when you see here, you can see right there, his left arm is away from his body. Yours is still tucked in pretty close. Think of if you were swimming and doing the butterfly stroke. You want both arms to be moving together. You'd lose power if only one is used. So explode with those arms outward a little more, that left hand going backwards. Let's take one final look at that backhand. I think you're going to have a tremendous one-handed backhand. Keep working on it, and good luck with your game.